keeping you on your toes, in case you wondered where it got to. I'd like to change things up a little bit. I think we're living in the Lake District. Even the dog's like, Christine, no, I've got standards. I'm not going out. As the wheelie bin goes past like a gondola. I'm so fed up with it. As is everybody else. And I saw a video the other day of me recording something and being really hot in the office. I don't mean hot. I mean hot in the office because it was so warm. But I sort of just wonder, can I just have in between that, whether it's not too cold, not too hot, a bit like porridge and Goldilocks. Can we have that? It'd be really nice. Lots of things coming up that we're going to share. Kat from Fitness for You, 23rd of February, brain and body class, which, and I'm going to read from my screen, it basically benefits anybody over a certain age. So we're looking at strengthening neural pathways, build better connections between the brain and body, improve coordination, enhance balance and reaction times, boost cognitive reserve, help maintain memory and mental focus, social connection, enjoy a friendly atmosphere, and stay active with peers. So it's all about sort of making sure that as we get older that we can stay fit in both body and mind. And Kat's come up with these classes, and you've got one on a Monday at 9:20 in the Methodist Church and one on Tuesday at 1:30 at Kippax Legion Club. So do go and inquire because there are limited spaces. Info at catsfitnessforyou.co.uk. I have shared it this morning, so it'll be online or on the socials. Northern Rose, if you haven't seen, there's many Valentine's little offers going on, but this is a giveaway and you have 3 days. Only 3 days. If you go on their page, Northern Rose Hair Salon Hairdresser, you will find that they have this fabulous offer of a £50 voucher that you can spend in-house in the salon, along with 3 of their products that they use and make their hairs look beautiful, which is Matrix Biolage, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong because I'm not a hairdresser, and used by Pamela Anderson, and also Shed. So they're the 3 products that they use in-house, and they're giving away as well as the £50 voucher. And all you have to do is like and share the post. Share it to your friends, and then you could be in with a chance to win. It closes on Valentine's Day at 5 p.m, and I think the information of the winner will be released on the Monday. So please do go onto their page, not mine, and go and have a look at that great giveaway from Nikki and the team. Incredible edibles tonight at the library between 6 and 7. Go and have go along, have a brew, grab a brew, and go and learn a bit more about what the Incredible Edibles team do in Garforth. There is a form on their page that you can fill out, and they're asking the community, what do you know about the beds that you may see? And we did cover this on the blog on Friday. If you haven't seen the blog, please do go and have a look under themaindeal.co.uk, monthly blogs, and you'll find that information there. But there is a form which you can fill out just to give them an idea of what you do know or what you don't know about Incredible Edibles. Do you pass the beds that offer food that you can take once it's grown, or do you just pass it all the time? So tonight at 6 or 7 at the library, and there's a little strapline that they've put at the bottom of their post, which I really like, which says, believe in the power of small actions, which is huge. If you just give a little bit, I'm not saying give yourself, just give a little bit of what you've got. If everybody did that, the actions in the community would be huge. And I'm always a great believer in sort of coming up with a solution, telling me what you've done locally, sharing what's been great, what's been a problem, what's been a solution, or actually just being active and engaged with the many local volunteer community groups out there. Because in the world at the minute, we need good things. We need good things locally and worldwide. There was something sent to me by the local sort of neighbourhood police about don't do business on the doorstep. And it's about, there is a lot of con people out there. They used to be called con men, but I'm sure there's women doing it now. But what you will soon find is that you may get a leaflet through the door, followed by a knock on the door to ask about that leaflet. Oh yeah, put a leaflet through, put some information through, put a card through. Just want to talk about XYZ trade that you might need doing on your house. Notice that the gutters are full, or notice that your pointing needs doing, or your roof needs doing. No. don't. You don't know who they are. You don't have any information about who they are. They don't have any recommendations unless you look them up. But when you're faced on the doorstep, it's sort of in your face and you feel like you're on the spot and you need to make a decision. Just say thank you, but no thank you. There is quite a few, I've sort of noticed when the nights get lighter and it gets a bit warmer, we do sort of tend to have cold callers still, whether it's charities or people in the trades, but you just use recommended and trusted people. So either they've been recommended through a family friend who have used them. They just don't know Bob who's a roofer. Unless they've used them, they can't recommend them. They just, knowing somebody is no different than someone coming to your door. So if you don't use them through us, because why wouldn't you? Because we do all the vetting for you to then able to recommend them, especially things like roofers, like the family roofing company. They're really, really good. I've used them myself lots of times to do small jobs and massive jobs, and I have a maintenance contract with them yearly because we have 7 roofs, mentioned it before. Need someone to come and check every now and again to make sure that it's actually more preventable than... And we've had this Lake District weather, which is a great for roofers, but not for people who had roofs. So please do go and look and get proper recommendations from people who have used somebody to be able to recommend them. Prom coming up soon. Yes, I know it seems it's a while off yet, but most proms are around June, July time. All I'm asking you to do is sort of look at what's there so that you can grab that information or book that hair or beauty or makeup or whatever you want to do. Also, Dawn at Sewn Sweet Sewn, she is the lady to go to when you need any alterations, which I'm sure there's lots of alterations that need doing, whether it's trousers on a suit, whether it's a jacket, whether it's a prom dress or anything like that. She's your lady, so write that down, Dawn at Sewn Sweet Sewn, because she will be your go-to should anything like that needed. Nice to see and read. It keeps popping up on my socials through other groups. Local resident Kenneth in the Furben estate, I think, celebrated his 100th birthday last week. Oh, just get to 100. Come on. Good lad. Well done. Hearing, and only today did I get the information through on socials, and I was on Facebook, and it does look like an AI generated advert, so I hope it's right, on the Micklefield community group about a Micklefield market, and they're just putting the feelers out to the residents of Micklefield to see if they would want a weekly or monthly market. Brilliant. If that's right, and they are genuinely asking if Micklefield would like a market, brilliant, because boy, do Micklefield need something. They need something. I am so surprised, and I kept saying to my friends who live over in Micklefield that somebody will pop up soon. They've got to grab that opportunity, more so now since there's more development there and more people living there. I'm surprised a Tesco Express or a Co-op haven't just popped up. It's madness that they just haven't. So a local market is brilliant. Go onto the Micklefield community group, have a look at that post. They're just asking at the minute for people's comments, would they like it? And looking at the majority of the thread, people do. And I think that would be, if Micklefield had its own market, I just think that would be brilliant. Even if it's a monthly thing, that would be really, really good. Reading more about Valentine's Day, 25 million Valentine's cards are bought every single year, and £650 million are spent on flowers and gifts and fragrances and stuff like that. So please, just give a little bit to that. Local people, share that little pound with somebody local, whether it's chocolates, whether it's a massage, whether it's booking appointments, whether it's going out locally for dinner if you haven't already booked. All the Bailey's places left. Go out for a beer locally. Just give that little £650 million in the UK to somewhere local. I'm just going to finish on an article that's been in and out of the news and things on the One Show about locksmiths. Not all of them are bad. We have David from Mr. Smith's Locksmith, who's brilliant, and he's really good. He's really trustworthy. He's done the locks. He's got a really good reputation, and he does it to help people, not just to go out and just be an arse and grab money and do whatever and then say it's going to cost this much to call out. Most of the time he doesn't have a call out fee for a start unless it's early hours of the morning. And he does the job according to what's needed, not let's add hundreds of pounds onto that. So again, use the local trades, people, especially when you're locked out of your house. It's most important. Have a beautiful day, and if it keeps going, we'll soon be swimming. Bye-bye.